Well, our next team represents Ukraine, 18-year-old Myroslava TKACHENKO and 19-year-old Riccardo PESCA, second Junior Grand Prix season. They were 13th last year in Gdansk. They're coached by Matteo Zani.
Great to see Myroslava and Riccardo. They were forced to pull out of Riga due to a shoulder injury for Riccardo. Wonderful to see them back. Myroslava TKACHENKO and Riccardo PESCA representing Ukraine, doing an incredible job of coming back from the disappointment of that horrible start to the program. And I think it's just so important to acknowledge that this team have had a really rough couple of weeks. They travelled to Riga, they did a couple of practices there, but the pain was just unbearable for Riccardo, and that's obviously hampered their preparation and perhaps that, you know, a better understanding of why they had that mistake, perhaps just too much pent-up energy trying to get through safely.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a rough start to the season, but you can see the qualities once they got a little bit more comfortable, a little bit further away from that fall. They had better skating skills, more ice coverage, and more energy, but this is not easy. You can see they started great, but you'll see. Let's see what happens here. Right there. Oh, she catches the heel, I think.
Yeah, I'd have to see it again, but just you can't account for that kind of mistake, and of course, I suppose we're fortunate that it didn't happen within the element because that would have had a bigger impact, but you can see just an extra rotation there from Riccardo, and it took a while sort of emotionally and energetically to connect again because the team has worked so hard to be here at the Junior Grand Prix. They'll have been dismayed to have been forced to pull out of Riga, and they just wanted to represent themselves as best as they can, and of course they'll know that that opening mistake makes it very difficult for them to stay competitive because of the mandatory 2-point deduction that it had. There, the rotational lift feature, rotating in one leg for Riccardo. And that currently under review, that's coming in at level 3 instead of the expected level 4.
So when you were talking about how many mistakes you were making
No, yes, during my career.
So how did you carry that? Like, if you made a mistake, I mean, what happened to you inside?
Oh, absolutely, undoubtedly for me, because I used to make mistakes in competition with my partner, that then it did become a hang-up, and it took a long time for me to then eradicate that from my brain space. I would go into the next event thinking, oh my goodness, I'm developing a reputation as being a skater that makes mistakes in competition, and it became, the elephant in my brain. And then it's the mental work done, the visualization work done, the psychological work done to try to recalibrate the brain space to think positively and access the best version of yourself under the pressure of competition.
And did it work?
It did. Like the last season, I think in the final season I didn't make.
Okay, your voice is dropping off here, so you're not giving me too much confidence.
Well, as with everything, hindsight's a wonderful thing. I think all that I know now, I could have been Sonia Henney, 3-time Olympic champion.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it is a difficult thing because, especially at that age or stage of life, you sometimes have your own self-doubt, and then a mistake happens. You think it's you. It's not you. It's just part of the journey.
And
how do you learn how to forget it?
Yeah.
And move forward, right? Tough one. It's very tough. And very unfortunate because how do they carry forward? It's a good team. They've got some good. They've got some good skills. As you see them currently in 16th place with a 39.46.